But the coordinator can be a very big counter against that gamekeeper to buy a bunch of time. But yeah, interesting selection. I wonder who decided to go with Sacred Heart for the first round. This can be very difficult.
At this point in time, I expect a lot of people.
So we are jumping into the first match, Persuadable. Tell me a little bit about the layout. Tell me a little bit about the spawns right here.
It's hard to explain how.
Well, he's going to spawn right inside of this hospital, and it gets a little difficult because there's going to be somebody at Shack exactly where he's going to go, as well as somebody else. And so this is where he's going to rotate towards. And if he doesn't get Tinnitus at Shack, he's going to rotate towards Ruins. And this is where it's going to come down to what the survivors are able to do with their rotation skills.
Which is just insane.
Great job from the survivors. As you just mentioned, it is kind of a rough spot for the hunter to spawn, since there's basically only one way to go to the shack right here, and just, you know, running away, rotating around the map, getting a little bit of distance and wasting the time of the hunter. Great job from the survivors right here. He's trying to go for the forward. No, actually not wasting the time going for forward early. Forward can actually take a lot of time off the hunter's hands, especially early game. That's why he decided to change targets. He's now going for the seer right here. QC that you just mentioned. There we go. Nice out. Perfectly timed out, not taking the hit. Getting away from the gamekeeper. I almost mess it up like you do. Gravekeeper, gamekeeper.
I'm telling you, it's difficult. I love this skin. You know, I'm not like a big skin guy, but I really like this skin.
Dude, that you're making that statement. I am not the first to say something about a skin, and now you're coming in. That's
I think you're doing a good job at talking about the tactical gameplay. I'm over here trying to be Grizzly talking about skins. I think you're doing a wonderful job. And
Seer is actually doing yeah, go ahead.
Well, this is the dangerous part of utilizing allowing a Seer to come into the match. I mean, that one hit just can completely change the entire match. Using that owl, it can completely change the entire match. So, but you know, you can understand why a Priestess ban will occur on this map, because then, I mean, the portals in this area would just be ridiculous. So it's a difficult map for hunters for sure.
Absolutely, I can only agree. And what we can see right here, Seer doing a fantastic job just getting away from the gamekeeper, getting distance between himself and the gamekeeper. He must be aware of the hook that might come, trying to, you know, circle around these trees, around these obstacles. Good job getting closer to the Seer and giving the hit. Long hit through the pallet. Good job, fantastic. Ravioli is bringing the first survivor to the rocket chair on the other side. Survivors already decoded 3 Cypher machines right here. Fantastic teamwork. Seer is on the chair. Let's see what the teammates are doing. I also want to mention that I think it's a great addition that we can now see how far the ciphers have been decoded when the survivors are saying it right here. We get great insight, 38%. The coordinator is decoding. Ravioli
I don't think. Oh, good job.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just saying that the forwarder is doing a good job. All right, let's see. Gets that rescue down. Beautiful job from the forward. Is he going to go for a stun here, or... You know, again, no, he's not going to go for that stun because that Tide Turner just got activated. But again, it's really... I cannot stand going against Seers. I really can't. They're so difficult. No, I'm just going to be blunt this time, you know? I'm going to be blunt and honest. Going against Seers is so difficult for some of these hunters.
Oh,
beautiful
good
stun.
Good job. But still,
he dropped him just
right
in time.
Yeah,
good job.
Yeah, he did. Look at this. Decoding is nice hit on the forward. That might send the Seer back right there on the chair. But again, we saw decoding progress is being made. 1 Cypher machine is remaining. I am not sure about the. Oh, there we go. 59%, which means that we have a Cypher machine being decoded quite soon, preparing for the Cypher pop right here, and it seems like we have really fast spinning hunter, the mercenary, coming in for the rescue.
He's looking around for sure.
He's waiting it out. He's waiting. All right, good job, good job making it the chair. What a rescue! Cypher machine is at 48%. We have the Tide Turner going on. That gives the survivors enough time, even if they're taking it, to bring down the last Cypher machine. Pop it right here. And now they are trying to get all survivors out of there, and Ravioli definitely wants to get at least 1 survivor on the chair again, because if they're getting 4 survivors out of there, that would be a 5-point game for Riot.
He's really got to secure one of these kills. Let's see what he's going to do. He's looking for that tinnitus, and I mean, they did a really good job. And what do you do as a hunter on this map in terms of using Gamekeeper? If you get rid of Seer, then you can hopefully secure a kill fast, not worrying about the owl. But I mean,
look at that. Look at that. There's the dungeon right there. We have the dude. Look at this. Dungeon is right there. We have the coordinator with the flare gun. They were waiting for this. They were waiting.
Beautiful
for this.
flare gun. Good job from Mistaken Green. He's such a great player too, and he did the right thing. If anyone is questioning why he would use the flare gun, obviously he's using that flare gun to make sure that he doesn't worry about a hook and a detention shot if they end up utilizing that. So good game from Riot. Excellent game. Great job from the Seer.
Yeah, Seer was really buying a lot of time for the Survivor team. We also had a great rescue from the Ford. I take so much inspiration from them. I was actually on one of my streams playing with Daku, one of top. Oh, there we go, Bloody Queen, one of the top Guard 26 players, and I learned so much. So I would definitely play Guard 26, but I would have Feaster up my sleeve.
Oh no, definitely. I've started using Bonbon, and my win rate went from 90% to 68. So I'm not lying though. That's the bad part. All right. So we have a Bloody Queen, and this is one of the benefits. She's gonna run right towards ruins over here, knowing that somebody spawns over here, and it's a powerful spawn point for a hunter because you can go either right or left. So the question is this player going to be able to hide? But very difficult to do that against a Bloody Queen. Yeah, that's a really good hit. Very strong Blood Queen usage here.
Yeah, early hit on the prisoner right there while he was still setting up his little connection between the Cypher machines. Good job putting pressure on the survivors. Prisoner is also one of the stronger decoders. And dodging that pallet right there. That was absolutely beautiful. You can now see Mercenary is going back to the Cypher machine because Bloody Queen is definitely concentrating on the already hit prisoner. Switching the mirror over there, and there comes the long strike. We have the first survivor down. iAlien doing a fantastic job. Still 5 Cypher machines up and running, and still putting pressure on the Mercenary over there, bringing the prisoner to the chair.
Excellent work. Already got somebody down based on the ability to use those mirrors so accurately. And even predicted where he was going to be, and was able to dodge that pallet stun, expecting a Mercenary to be there. This is a hunter that has not only memorized the spawns, but also where these survivors are transitioning into from those spawns and where they're most likely going to stay. So that was an excellent job from him, and here we go.
I just love to see how iAlien was putting pressure on the perfumer as well, why he was protecting the prisoner on the chair, and the first officer was also coming in. That's just top tier gameplay, putting pressure on the Cypher machines. We can still see it. We have 5 Cypher machines remaining. Prisoners down again. First officer already took a hit. More pressure on the first officer right here. Fantastic call from iAlien, concentrating on the first officer as well. Just, to slow down the Cypher machine progress while the
he has time to spare though. He's doing a good job. He knows that he knocked this person down. He's got some time to go and try to secure another person down. And I mean, that's what makes first officer so scary though. Try going against a first officer as photographer. It's brutal.
I have to be honest, whenever I go against the first officer, it can be extremely destroying. Especially with this about 1 second delay that you see. There we go, we have the first officer down. We can see the Mercenary is rushing in for the rescue, needed rescue right here. And I want to repeat myself, I want to say it again. The survivors need to get all survivors through the exit gate to make this a tie for the first round. And they know this, Prisoner will go down if iAlien is able to get the prisoner to the rocket chair again. This might be the win for the first round for Riot.
There we go. Yep, so this is going to be a secured win for iAlien, unless I don't think they really have any harassers on the team. So again, this is what really makes Bloody Queen very scary. It's just a very, very scary hunter to go against, and excellent gameplay from iAlien, really showing how to use those mirrors. Not only that, really though, Grizzly, is what separates a really, really good Blood Queen from a Bloody Queen that's still trying to learn the game is the ability to down somebody and still use your mirror's time to try to harass somebody on the Cypher machine. Whereas a lot of the newer hunters, what they do is they get that tunnel vision. They're like, I got to pick this survivor up right away. And there's circumstances to do that. You know, cowboy forward. But really, Alien takes his time, harasses other survivors, and really is patient. And that patience is paying off for him.
Exactly. That's exactly what we are seeing in this match right here. Just, you know, using the mirror, just slowing down the progress on the Cypher machines, putting pressure on the entire team. Look at that, being just patient with the mirror as well, and might use it right there. Good job, good job. Alien really knows how to get. Oh! First officer making Alien fall down through the hole. That was actually fantastic job.
That was good.
Job. Yeah.
That was a very good job from the first officer. Let's see what he's gonna do here. He's gonna hop this, try to get a boost.
Giving the team a lot of time right there. We can see there's only one Cypher machine remaining. First officer doing a good job, good job. And we can see Perfumer and Mercenary. Oh,
beautiful movements from Duck. He's doing a great job with these movements though.
Not much to do right here though. Being pinned in between the mirror as well as the hunter. And we can see Cypher machine is not ready yet. It is at 68%, which means they still need a little bit more time. But first officer on the rocket chair for the first time should give one of the two survivors, either Mercenary or Perfumer. Perfumer is coming in enough time to rescue, make the Cypher pop happen, and, you know, maybe even get out of there with 3 survivors.
Yeah, even with the 3 survivors though, the round is still going to go to Riot for this, but I appreciate that they're still giving it their all and they're still playing like it's a regular match. I do like that. I appreciate that.
Mercenary taking the first hit. We can also see that both survivors were rotating away from the Cypher machine. Not really sure if the Cypher machine is already primed. Oh, it is. It seems like it is. Okay, Mercenary trying to struggle his way to the rocket chair, trying to rescue in time. Oh,
beautiful rescue. Beautiful rescue.
Nice. Cypher pop is coming through. We now have 3 survivors trying to get out of there through the gate. But Mercenary is a little bit in a rough spot right there, going down to the Bloody Queen.
No, it doesn't look like that Cypher machine was primed. Again, using the mirror to push off that Perfumer and the Mercenary was a really good move from my Alien and bought them a bunch of time.
I actually didn't see the mirror, to be honest.
Oh wait, no, it did get popped. When did it get popped? Where am I? Grizzly.
It got popped.
When did it get popped? I saw 48%.
No, after the rescue. The Mercenary rescue, he was already taking. Yeah. It was actually a good call.
Coffee.
Okay, we can now see.
I don't know what I'm doing.
We can see the first officer Duck trying to get to the gate as well. We have the Perfumer already leaving. That means the dungeon is also open. You can really see. Oh, there we go. Throw it down, and Alien really being patient right there, hitting the first officer. Fantastic job from the survivors, but Alien was just putting a lot of pressure on the entire map, on the entire survivor team. GG's. First round goes to Riot, since they're getting 3 points out of this game. Fantastic job.
And you know what the scary thing is that even if you try to ban Bloody Queen, I know I mentioned this a few times, but he has so many weapons. There's so many weapons that he has. So, Feaster on Moonlit. No, don't apologize. See, this is what happens. We have to MC over this, and usually in like the co-op, the character just.
Oh, you read it up as Feaster. No way! Look, I thought he teased me right there, but no, we're gonna see the Feaster Moonlit Park. Let's go! I'm excited.
There we go, and we'll talk real quick about the strategy, and then we're gonna see what those beer eyes are telling us from Gaming Grizzly. So here, what we're seeing is that this is going to be a group 7. So typically, someone is going to be at 4th stop, and that's where he may go, but there's working carousel. You see Haku trying to hide over there. It's very difficult to hide against a Feaster, though, because when he puts his tentacle up, it actually points in the direction that the hunter... You actually don't have to release the tentacle if you don't want to. But yeah, there's 2 survivors over here. One over here, we call this working carousel, and one at 4th stop. So this is a spawn point that really helps the hunter out. Sometimes, it depends. Usually people at working carousel here will rotate towards tent. And let's see what they're going to do. What do you think, Grizzly?
Great tentacle right there, blocking the way of Hako. He's really... Oh, there we go. Hit the Grave Keeper underneath the surface. That's like a... Oh. Yeah, that's a really good location for Hako to be in. Just throwing down a few pellets and being able to, you know, use his skill going underneath these pellets, making him an extremely strong kiter, especially early game. You can see he's doing a fantastic job, just buying some time for his team, going around, going underneath these pellets. That's what I just said right here, forcing the hunter to destroy these pellets, because Ace Hunter cannot keep up.
That was so close.
Job dodging these tentacles. Again, forcing the hunter to destroy this pellet and really buying some time for the team.
Gravekeeper did an excellent job here, because what he did is he threw all of those pallets down, understood that the feaster was not taking them down, which makes sense because sometimes you don't want to take those down if you think that you can follow up with a hit.
Oh, what a
Yeah,
timing!
beautiful.
That was extremely good. Now he is out of his skill, which means that he is an easier target for R1OT right here. Still got to be careful. Oh, nice blink!
Beautiful
hitting.
blink.
Gravekeeper, fantastic job. Bring down the Gravekeeper. We have 4 Cypher machines remaining, but there should be a few more popping right there. We have 3 Cypher machines remaining. R1OT is bringing Hako to the rocket chair. First time, first survivor.
Again, great kite though. I mean, you know, you got 3 ciphers that are down, 2 ciphers that are left up, especially with a mercenary and a forward who are decoding. That's a long kite. And he did a very good job using the environment, and we're going to see if mercenary can pull something off here.
Really protecting the rocket chair with a bunch of tentacles right there. Missing the first one. And got rescued and hit the mercenary, allowing Hako to get a little bit of distance away from the hunter. But obviously, R1OT is concentrating on the Gravekeeper right now. Already brought him to the rocket chair once, so he wants to do it again. Not really concentrating on the mercenary. It's gonna be... We can see Cypher Machine is 55% decoded. Gotta be careful. And that's... Oh!
Beautiful.
Getting out of there.
Beautiful move from that Gravekeeper. They're down to... I wonder what their progress is on the Cypher machines. It's gotta be... Oh, there we go. It's like he knew I asked.
Yeah.
Just thank you, Grizz. Hey!
He heard you.
I gotta help out my guy. I gotta help out. He's asking the Cypher progress. I gotta go over here and let him know.
So there we go. We have the Gravekeeper on the chair. Second time. We can already see that the fort is going in for a rescue. We have 1 Cypher machine remaining. The Cypher machine should be... Not really sure. Now I'm curious to see the progress on the Cypher machine.
I'm sure it's probably close to prime, but this is one of the strategies. You have 3
66.
survivors who are good at rescuing. I mean...
Gotta be careful, Gravekeeper's off the chair. He was concentrating on the coordinator right here, allowing the fort to actually rescue the Gravekeeper, and now the Cypher machine is pretty close. 85%.
Yeah, I'm looking at the Cypher remaining because I am not missing the Cypher pop this time. That's all I care about right now.
Okay, I think the Cypher machine should be primed by now.
Well, what's going to be interesting is uh-oh.
Cypher machine pop is happening. We can see him taking green.
Oh.
Definitely.
Did he lag right there?
Yeah,
he definitely lagged right there.
Fantastic.
That was a good Cypher pop too. Yeah, that was a good Cypher pop. Usually, one of the strategies that you try to do as a feaster is you, sometimes it's better to just wait it out and just keep spawning tentacles until you can get that second hit. Because then when they pop it up, you're ready to take that regular attack. So this feaster is going to be as aggressive as he can. R1OT understands that Riot's a really good team. He's got to try to at least get 2 people down. He doesn't need to, but he knows that it'll put a lot of pressure off of his team. But yeah, coordinator got rescued over there, so we'll have to see what he can do.
Water's down right there. Would have been fantastic for R1OT if he would have found the Gravekeeper, because Gravekeeper would be dead on chair, giving him time to actually find a second survivor. But since he found the forward, this might actually... Oh, look at this. Mistaken Green is still standing in front of the rocket chair where he or she was rescued from. That might actually be a huge problem, to be honest, for the Survivor team.
It's definitely a questionable call, just because I understand the idea of doing that, but you also want to make sure that you're not going to get 4-man. So maybe Ravioli thinks that, you know, I can definitely secure that 1 kill either way, because if I recall correctly, the exit gate wasn't down, and so he's got to make a choice here. But that teleport put him in a dangerous position.
You can see, I'm not sure, is the exit gate over there opened? Not yet.
No, it's not
closed,
open,
right?
so it's working in his favor for sure.
I see.
The issue is though is that the tension's running out.
Okay, I was actually talking about Mistaken Cream. Mistaken Cream was standing in front of the rocket chair, even if she or he was rescued. Made it to the exit gate, so everything is fine. There was a little bit of a lag, there was a little bit of a connection issue. Still made it to the exit gate. We can see Ford and Coordinator running to the gate. Now the question is, who can be there faster, Ravioli or the Survivors? It seems like we have the Survivor team getting out of there with 4 Survivors.
4-person escape from Team Riot. That now means that as long as iAlien can eliminate 1 person, they're going to proceed to the next round. So this is going to be very, very difficult for Eternal Soul, just because, I mean, iAlien is a really good hunter. What everyone's going to do, and Acrobat is very, very strong on Moonlit. There's some very strong areas to use those balls, but remember, Wu Chang is somewhat, to a degree, a counter to that with the umbrella.
And it seems like the match is about to start. I just want to say that I appreciate you for that, for being that focused, for giving us the insights, the strategies, the spawn routes. That really, really helps me, and I think also the viewers right here.
Oh, absolutely. Sorry. This group, you like that? You like that? This is group number 4, what we're seeing. So typically there'll be somebody at God spawn, which he isn't going to. He's going to go right towards over here. Oh my God, beautiful. Beautiful move. He expected that rotation. You know, Grizzly, what's so exceptional about what iAlien just did is that there's 3 people who spawn kind of in a linear aspect, and one's in God spawn, one's in 2-story right here, and one's right outside 2 stories on main door. And what's exciting about this is that iAlien, he didn't umbrella to one of the spawns. He umbrellaed to the cipher that he knew one of the spawns was relocating to, and that was really, really good.
That was extremely good, and also landing the hit right away after using his umbrella. Fantastic job, just showing us the skill of iAlien. Now faking the umbrella, going there, waiting for the priestess, giving her the hit. First Survivors down. That, I mean, really, really good job. There was not much to do for the priestess. Either priestess was waiting for iAlien to come up, or vaulting the window and seeing iAlien. Oh, dropped her in time.
He
teleporting in front of her.
The other thing too, what should be noted, is that Priestess didn't have a portal left until, you know, right when Priestess went down, so there was no way to counter that strategy that they did against iAlien. That was a beautiful move with that umbrella to counter her.
We can see that Prisoner got scared off right there by taking the hit. We have the Gravekeeper coming in, taking a hit, rescuing the Priestess. Now let's see. Oh, going for... Okay. Not... Oh, we can see Priestess throwing out a lot of pellets, just as I am used to. For, most likely for the Gravekeeper to, you know, fight around as that.
See what Priestess, I believe, does she? Beautiful move.
Who's going to talk first?
Hey, you know what? I talk too much. I'm actually excited that you know what? I'm gonna call you out right now, right? I go on, people be like, yo, Bruce, why you talk so much? And I talk so much because you tell me to talk so much. So I'm excited that you're doing great game analysis, and I get to relax. I'm chilling.
I'm taking responsibility for that. That's actually right. I'm telling you to talk more. So let's go back to the priestess right here. She's on the chair. Gravekeeper was trying to rescue, wasn't able to get through. We have the priestess out of the game. We already said this before. Alien only need one survivor out of this match to decide this round for Riot, and that also means they decided the first 2 rounds for themselves. Means that Riot's Alien just brought their entire team into the next bracket. That's what it means. We have Alien still going against the survivors. We have the prisoner right here on the chair in a few seconds. Gravekeeper is already injured, will most likely not come in for a rescue. So what I expect to see is the acrobat. Oh, actually teleporting on the Gravekeeper right there. Fantastic job. I didn't see that the acrobat was far away, not going in for the rescue. Still going to decode. They are at 3 Cypher machines. There's not much to do for Eternal Soul at this point.
Shows you how scary his Wu Chang is, and that was something that I talked about even before any of the matches started. And this is why Wu Chang is used on maps like Moonlit, where especially after Bloody Queen is banned, you see Wu Chang being used as a second option on matches like Lakeside and Moonlit, because a lot of the other hunters can lack map presence. So really, especially after the buff that Wu Chang got for white form with that increased attack range, we've seen Wu Chang being utilized even more specifically in tournament gameplay. And really, that move though in the double story Grizzly was so beautiful. It was such a beautiful move to counter that priestess. It really was.
That was extremely fast. All of Alien's move against the priestess early game were just extremely impressive. The teleportation that you mentioned to a Cypher machine where she rotated to, predicted her to go to that Cypher machine, giving her an initial hit at the first, I would even say 5 seconds of the game, and then kind of forcing her to ward the window and teleporting over there. Great job. Alien's Wu Chang, which we are seeing.
I think
right
he's on
here.
the carousel.
He is.
I think, yeah.
I mean,
think he's on.
hey, why not having a little bit of fun, right? As long as you can just enjoy your ride right here.
He's just.
Yeah, he's just like, all right, I'm gonna let you. Oh,
He's just Alien's got a good sense of humor. He knows what's going on.
Yeah.
He knows what's going on.
I mean, as
Yeah,
you
what I don't understand is what I don't understand though is the kiting afterwards. The matches.
Oh, yeah,
Hey, you know what? I guess he's not giving up.
Exactly. They just want to put up a fight right there. Oh, nice call, but good job. Not gonna lie, good job from the acrobat right here.
I feel bad for Alien because at first he probably thought like, all right, he's just gonna go, and then the guy starts kiting, and Alien's like, you really want to play this game?
Dude! Oh, I didn't know that you can jump that far. Great job.
Oh
There
yeah,
we go.
acrobat on
And-
Moonlit.
Oh,
beautiful
that was a nice
move.
one.
Beautiful
That's
move.
umbrella hit.
Look at Alien, he's just gonna leave. I have no idea what's going on right now.
I mean, we already mentioned it. The game
There we
was
go.
already over. The survivor was going down. They were just having a little bit of fun at the end. Good
There
job
we
from
go.
both sides. Good job from both sides. But we just have to give it to Alien. He was an extremely powerful, dangerous hunter, not allowing these survivors to get out of there. GG's.
That early game, that early game umbrella though was a game changer again. That's one.